I'm MP Anil Kumar. I had served the Indian Air Force as a fighter pilot. Some 25 years back, I met with a road accident, and it resulted in my cervical spinal injury, and I became a quadriplegic with absolutely no movement below the shoulder. I spent 2 years in the hospital, and thereafter I was discharged. And I was discharged from the hospital, and I came here, and ever since 1990 August, I've been living. Once I came here, I wanted to start corresponding with my friends. So I started to write with my mouth. I used to hold a pen with my teeth and then used to write. And thereafter I got the idea of operating a computer. And after 1 year of effort, I managed to get a computer specially designed for me. I used to hold a rubber tip stick with my mouth and press one key at a time and operate the computer. And once I became proficient in operating the computer, I started writing articles and contributing to various magazines and periodicals, including newspapers. Now I occasionally contribute articles to various publications. In 1993, just 2 years after I started mouth writing, the Indian Express, Pune, they conducted a contest to celebrate the 3rd anniversary of the publication in Pune. And one of the topics was turning point in life. And I contributed my 1,000-word article, and it won the first prize. Besides, it was later selected as a lesson in the class 10 English textbook of Maharashtra. In 2005, the Indian Express, the national daily, they carried a series on India Empowered, and 126 front page articles were published, and I was fortunate to be one of the contributors to those front page articles, front page column. I wrote about how the disabled people should stand on their own feet under their own steam. The Indian Express later compiled all the 126 articles into a book and then brought it out. The first article was written by President Abdul Kalam, followed by Prime Minister Manmohan Singh on 15th August, Independence Day. The contributors, the 126 contributors came from different walks of life: the politicians, industry captains, sportsmen, writers, and so on. In our country, the armed forces are the most physically active, and naturally, most of the people pick up spinal injuries through some kind of physical activity or road accidents. And since armed forces are most physically active, high percentage of spinal injured personnel are from the armed forces background. So the army in 1974 started paraplegic homes to look after the paraplegics and quadriplegics. And I have been in the center for almost 25 years, and whatever little I have achieved in life, I have to thank the army for helping me out, for giving me all the facilities, especially support from the staff. Without the help of the staff, I don't think I could have achieved anything. So without the center, I don't think I could have achieved anything. So it's imperative that though the army has got 2 centers running, there are no facilities for our civilian brothers and sisters who unfortunately become paraplegics and quadriplegics. And it's very important because there may not be enough people to look after them at home, and they need to be looked after in such homes and centers. This will ensure that not only they are cared for, but it will help them to express themselves, give them the power of expression of their talents and skills. So it's very important that for civilian friends also, homes and centers like this come up. I would like to congratulate Sai Ashra for planning to build a center very near Chandigarh. basically to look after all the paraplegics and quadriplegics.